Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Capricorn season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Cappies. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? So let's get into this message here. Somebody is very emotional, collective. Someone could have gotten a bad news report from the lab or the doctor's office or medical report here, okay? This also could be about the role that like a healthcare professional played, but they could be literally crying real tears here, okay? So let's see what this is about, all right? A lot of judgment coming down here. Yeah, I can't make it up. A healthcare professional, I didn't even know it was right there. Healthcare professional and lab pharmacy tech here. So I feel like this is about a role that someone played, but I also do feel like someone could be getting some bad news when it comes to their health, unfortunately here. There's a lot of judgment that's being handed down at this time, so the readings are not for the weak here, okay? They're not. Yeah, the role that they played here. Somebody falsified some results here, okay, to play with somebody's money, okay, to hold someone's money back. Yeah, and honey, they're going through it with Pluto retrograde, deep introspection and transformation, confronting fears. I'm getting confronting their worst nightmare with that. Hidden truths coming to light and healing past wounds here. Paper trail, receipts and intel is at the bottom of the deck here. These truths have to come to light here. So somebody is crying about their actions here because they're being held accountable here, and there's a lot of judgment. There's a lot of judgment here. This could be somebody who was pissed off at you, something about the year 2020 here, okay? There's proof about what somebody did. Falsifying some results. I already did a couple readings on that. We're not going to get too much into that. Want to see what else comes out, and then we're going to move on, okay? Yeah, they did this to cause confusion, uncertainty, self-deception, reevaluating values and beliefs here, okay? Now they're in a state of confusion, asking themselves, why did they do this? Yeah, look at this, honey. Putting on, piling on, grandstanding, and showing out. So somebody knew something was a lie. Somebody knew something was doctored up. It was fake. But honey, they was waving it around like a flag, okay? You could be dealing with the Pisces here. Telling everybody, showing everybody here. Swearing to God. Look, I got the proof right here. I swear to God, you know I wouldn't lie. AI catfish. This person is a whole catfish. And whatever fake receipts that they conjured up, now is the time. It is time to pay up here, okay? And all these damn crocodile tears here, like I've been hearing J. Cole crocodile tears since I got what does he say? My dogs only cry tears in emojis. We're in a different hemisphere, splitting proceeds. These people were breaking bread, okay? Like I said, like you guys are already aware, going all the way to, Honolulu and Timbuktu, okay, to break bread in order to stop you, block you, block your intuition, keep something concealed. Yeah, they were all breaking bread, okay? Somebody could have been paid to falsify some results here, hide the truth, and then conjure up some fake truth, okay? But it's like I'm getting an energy where they were paid up front, and then some people were going to be paid on the back end, okay? Yeah. Somebody needed proof that you were sick here, honey, okay? That you had an STD, that, you were on, you were going down, whatever. They needed proof, and they conjured it up, okay? Because I keep picking up on a lot of crime. But people knew exactly what they were doing and what they had going on, child. So I don't know what's the problem. What seems to be the problem? Lab pharmacy tech is overly emotional here. Okay. I'm here. I'm on the tier that you don't see. Child, the sun and the choice. Yep. This is getting exposed. Okay, exposed. Because somebody could talk like that, exposed. Choice. The choice that was made. Okay. To commit some type of fraud. Yeah, they didn't want anyone to speak up about it or speak any truth. But it's here. Okay. The truth always comes out here. Okay. The sun card for everyone to see. People know the choice that someone made here to betray you, to steal from you, to lie on you here. Okay. Sun card and choice. It was a choice. That's what Spirit is saying. See, look, ooh, wow. Behind AI catfish here, they're trying to get their story straight here. Okay. They can't. You lied. Okay. You lied. I mean, the beginning and the end. You lied. You're a liar. Somebody could be saying that. The sun card and the choice. And again, they're saying you had a choice. You didn't have to do this. Okay. You had a choice. The Hierophant. Someone could be like in the box, in the hot seat, getting questioned here. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Scorpio here. Yeah, somebody's stressed out here. All right. And again, they could have got some bad news here because stress kills. Yeah, excuse me in confirmation. I'm telling you, thieves have no peace. Somebody's health could be taking a hit because the truth is here. Okay. And the truth is causing almost like an adverse reaction within their energetic field, within their physical vessel. Okay. Because they don't operate in truth. They operate off of lies, off of chaos, off of destruction. Okay. Yeah. Well. So they don't know how to move. And I've been picking that up for a couple weeks. Like somebody is so out of place. Why? Because they're getting exposed here. They're getting exposed there. They're like, and then they're still repeating the same falsehoods. And people are looking at them like they got 6 heads. Like, did you not? Like, the truth is right here. What are you talking about? Effort. It says setting clear boundaries in your relationship, fighting to keep your romance strong, battling competition, defending your position at work, facing professional challenges here. So somebody could be trying to stand their ground. This also could be someone who was trying to battle you with a lie. Knowing they had no leg to stand on, no ground to stand on here. Okay. I'm hearing something about footwork. Somebody could be doing footwork. Yeah. Are they dancing around the truth? Okay. Somebody's playing musical chairs, hot potato, effort. Someone could be in the armed forces here. Okay. Child. Somebody put forth the effort to put themselves in this position here. Okay. And again, it's getting exposed like on a grand scale, how much effort was put in to solidifying a bunch of lies, a bunch of falsehoods here. Okay. People are seeing it for what it is. And it says on this card, it's more confirmation. It says, defending your position at work, facing professional challenges here. Somebody could be having to defend their position here at work. Again, somebody could work in the healthcare field, but they have no defense. We saw it. They're trying to get their story straight surrounding some fraud. Okay. Wow. They want to call a truce. Okay. But there's still karma. There's still judgment. And you have to take accountability. Yeah, good. Call a truce. You know what the truce is about? Yeah, my nose. The truce is about you giving up the lie. That's what the truce is about. When you're dealing with narcissists and habitual pathological liars, they feel like the truce is, okay, they'll whisper, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did that. But the truce to them is you're not talking about it anymore. Just let bygones be bygones. Okay, I did it. Yeah, you're right. And no. Regardless of how somebody defines truth is about having to give up this position that you're trying to defend, and you have no defense. Like, get real. Yeah, creative intelligence here. Somebody's not a clown, okay? Whoever's looking at this situation. So, a truce, okay? Give it up. Get off the pot. Seriously. The effort. I think the effort is really blowing somebody's mind, okay? Like the intricate plot, you know? So. The Hierophant. Some of you guys could be getting good news here from a Hierophant here, which this could be like an official person, regardless of whether this is some type of entity here or institution is what I'm getting. You could be getting a message from an institution here, okay? Because someone's been defeated. Balance has been restored, all right? Yeah. Balance has been restored. Foresight. But you knew that, though. You knew that way back when, okay? That a situation was going to balance itself out, okay? Yeah, you can't hide the truth. But you couldn't tell this to a group of people. Yeah, and they're defeated behind the scenes. They could be arguing. I bet. Fools. Spirit said these people are clowns. And there's a Hierophant energy that doesn't want to hear it, okay? They're making a call, a judgment call here. Yeah, they're arguing. Let's get a couple more from this deck. So foresight, it says, advancing to the next stage in your relationship, expanding your professional opportunities, broadening your financial perspectives, setting and expanding financial goals here. Instability here. Okay, so this is what they wanted to hold up for you, all right? I'm getting the energy where someone didn't want you to have, this is given Ace of Pentacles energy here. They didn't want you to have the money to invest, okay, in certain lanes, avenues, something like that, certain businesses here. Instability, though, okay? Like, it made them nervous. For you to be like an active part or member of a society, you know, just life in general. Yeah, weddings, engagements, and public celebrations of love, enjoying office gatherings, providing financial support to loved ones. Somebody's at a celebration and they're biting their nails, okay? Like they know, figuratively speaking, their door is about to get kicked in here. That could be literally here. Yeah, somebody here, they're a nervous wreck is what I'm getting. They could be at a party, a birthday party, you know, one of these holiday gatherings here, and they're just, it's like eating corn on the cob. Like somebody's nervous as hell, okay? Wow. They're trying to keep hope alive. Follow your path. Turn the page here. I feel like somebody wants to skip over something here, okay? Apathy, yeah. Boredom in your love life, discontent with your job, feeling unhappy with your career, disillusionment with money, envy of others' financial situations here. Yeah, a fantasy. Someone is realizing that they were chasing a fantasy here, okay? You know, blind optimism it's a thing. Okay, but not when you're trying to manifest off of other people, not when you're trying to take off of other people. Somebody was optimistic that they could take something from you and live the life, okay? That was a foolish move here, okay? You could be dealing with an airhead here, but this person, you know, they don't have the same passion, because prior to me, when I first started shuffling, I saw the passion card. Like they were passionate about this quest, okay? To capitalize off of something that was not theirs. Now they're bored with it here because it's all about consequences here, okay? It's all about consequences. Wow. Well. Ooh. Too much sage. Okay, where are we going next? Paper trail, receipts, intel, lab, a pharmacy, tech, emotional body. Water holds memory and absorbs energy, 70% water. Water is your creative force here, okay? Somebody misused their emotional body here, okay? That's what they did. Uh-oh. Wrong way. Yeah, and I say misuse their emotional body. We have judgment with the Ace of Cups here. Somebody could be an emotional manipulator, you guys, okay? Like, somebody could have made another person feel sorry for them, you know? Or maybe that's what they're trying to do. Somebody could be breaking out in tears. Waterworks, yeah. somebody got the waterworks on, honey, okay? Collective say they on the tier that you don't see. My dog has only cried tears and emojis. Again, this could be somebody you had a lot of love for. Maybe you gave a lot of love to in the past, collective. Okay? And they took it for granted. Okay? With the devil energy, somebody's definitely greedy and just disrespectful. Okay? Could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Libra. You could be a Capricorn or a Libra. Yeah. Wow. Somebody took a shit where they eat at, is what I'm getting to, for whatever reason. Like somebody corrupted a situation that was endless. Endless, maybe even unconditional love. It's like if you had to betray someone, why they chose this person or this situation here, I don't know. It's beside themselves. Like somebody really cut their own nose off to spite their face here. Yeah, the Magician with the Judgment energy here. Somebody was dedicated, committed. Okay. Wow. Oh, yeah. And they were pulling out the works because we got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands here. So I'm getting the energy where this could be a relationship here. Okay. Somebody could even likes to manipulate people through sex is what I'm getting. Yeah, Capricorn energy, child. Ten of Pentacles here. Somebody's a devil. So they can stay on top. So they can stay on top. Five of Wands. Now somebody's in a tight spot. They wanted to stay on top, honey. I feel like they're in the same place, but the scenery changed, and they're like, what the hell? You could be aware of a mother figure that was playing games here, okay? You could be a Pisces or a Cancer, excuse me. Yeah. There's a mother figure that was trying to stay hidden, okay? An Aquarius could be significant here. Or you could be coming up in this star energy and they're doing work to keep somebody hidden, you know? Like hide your light, okay? So, you know, while they are running around trying to hide what they did, and then what gets exposed, they want to justify that. They don't want you somewhere shining bright, you know. Two of Cups energy here. Somebody wanted you in a toxic relationship is what I'm getting, okay? Chained. Maybe you were in a toxic relationship here, okay? Queen of Coins, so they could suck you dry. Wow. Interesting. Is that a rabbit? Sure is. Wow. A Capricorn female could be specific for someone. No, I don't like that. The World card, child, something is over, honey. Okay, somebody was creeping and the door got slammed in their face here. Yeah, people can't block you anymore, okay? Something is over. People blocking you, that's over with here, okay? Our blockage was removed. Somebody didn't want you to be seen, like, girl. Yeah. Yeah, it has a lot to do with your foresight, honey, okay? With the Five of Swords energy, because you know about some type of betrayal here, all right? Yeah, you're not taking any piss poor apologies. You know that there's betrayal in the apology. Like, there's betrayal in the apology here, okay? Yeah, about them trying to shut down a timeline of justice here, okay? Yeah. Wow. Okay, what is that? Yeah, that was a choice. Spirit said that was a choice, what they did. The Justice and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you did that. That was a choice. So I don't know if somebody's trying to act like they bumped their head and they didn't know what was happening. No, that was a choice. Okay? Like, get real. Child. Yeah. Someone didn't want you to have foresight of how a situation was playing out here, because with the foresight that you have, number one, somebody couldn't get you riled up, you know? Like, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. This is not fair. Like, this is all about your faith, okay? Your faith that things would turn out well for you, your faith in the divine here. And because of that, you weren't easily manipulated here, because somebody kept sending that work here. It could be a coven, a group of people here, yeah, that was doing rituals here with the tower energy here, okay? Now, family is heartbroken, child. What the hell? My dogs only cry tears and emojis. That's what I keep hearing. Ace of Swords. Oh God, I'm hearing, and they sadly mistaken. I'm gonna have to post that song. King of Swords, Ace of Swords. You know the truth, okay? You speak the truth. Yeah. Somebody here was trying to hide you or something, because you know the truth and you speak the truth and you don't mess around with the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You say exactly what it is, okay? Yeah. Like, this was always a failed plan. It's the Queen of Pentacles trying to almost want to say sweep. Somebody could be trying to sweep something out, trying to creep, okay? What's going on? Could be dealing with a Virgo that's in a tower. Yeah, something returned to them. Damn. It's a few people working against a Virgo. Okay. Somebody also was trying to make something extremely hard for you to find something out. They could have been sending a lot of chaos here. Okay. Distraction, so you couldn't go within. Okay. Yeah, Six of Swords in the reverse here. I did not want you to move forward here. Okay. Wow, it's an Aquarius that's stuck. They are stuck, going round and round in circles here. Wow. Let's see what else comes out. What else is coming out? Effort. Somebody was putting up the effort, honey. Putting forth the effort. Yes, they were. What is this about here? Okay. Somebody wants you to be crying for them here, okay? Don't cry for me, Argentina, okay? Like, what? My dogs only cry tears and emojis. Anxiety or just too much coffee? Somebody feel like, you know, they feel disconnected from their body, like, because it's too much. There's something about the truth could be very cutting for someone here, okay? And it's just, they're in a disbelief, you know? Shit now. Being too much again, rejection, overexpression, shame. Somebody got caught. In this card, this picture, it's like somebody got caught holding something. Holding the bag is what I'm getting. Yeah, somebody's got the stank face. They're like, restlessness, caffeine crash, and paranoia here. Yeah, I bet, honey. With that truce energy, somebody may try to take a plea deal, okay? Falling for red flags, yeah. Social battery. Pretending to like people. I'm telling you, I keep picking up on somebody is at like an event here, okay? And they're there, but their face looks like they're taking a shit because they know it's about to go down, okay? All right, Sentinel. This could be the type of event. Something could be like yearly, okay? Or something that happens every January. Something like that, like a convention or something. I'm getting, you know, something like that, okay? Pretending to like people, masking, people pleasing, exhaustion here. Yeah. This could have been you in the past, like pretending to like these people here, but you're done with that. Somebody is drained. They're drained. Attraction, ignored warnings, and drama. They're caught up in some shit, bruh. Okay? And they could be trying to keep a straight face. Yeah, my dogs only cry tears and emojis. Okay? Like, masking, people pleasing, exhausted. Someone could be being overly nice at this time because, look, they feel like they're going to need a friend this year because it's going down. Okay? It's going down. Like, somebody here could be somewhere laying the groundwork, planting seeds, going out of their way to do favors for people. So, you know, they can have them on the list for collect costs. Or to borrow a few bucks or something, honey. I'm telling you. Child, when I said somebody has a poker face, wow. Well, you know. Let's see what else. Falling for red flags. Yeah, no thoughts, just vibes. Disassociation, emptiness, and floating. Yeah, somebody's just there. Okay, they're just there. Their mind is somewhere else. Okay, their mind is like, what the get a few of these, and I'm gonna get a few from the sun, moon, and rising deck. Ciao. A prophecy is playing out here. Roller skates, sealed, happiness, release. Unlock sealed happiness and release the constraints of adulthood here. Okay. Somebody wishes they could just skate away, sail away here. Recent readings hold a message. Execute quickly to achieve goals here. Okay, I was picking that up prior to me cutting on the camera. Someone got a reading and they left in tears. It put them in tears here. Okay, so they could be in a hasty energy, trying to see what they can do, how many moves they got left. They don't have any left. That time been over. What is this? Mirror energy here? Okay, I like the way it came out. Damn. Relationships, dynamic, honesty. Yeah, the mirror shows your relationship dynamics. Be honest with your role. Somebody knows it's up. Again, with that truce energy here. The truce is in the mirror. The truth that you need to call is in the mirror, okay? With these lies, these falsehood, these false narratives here, your ego, that's where the truth has to be called at. Not with the collective. Like, somebody is ready to go. Somebody could be planning something here, but they can't. They can't. They're stuck. So that's the energy as well, okay? They're nervous. They're paranoid with that instability that we saw. I put it back in the deck. And it's like they're there. Hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah, doing good. But in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, my God, how can I get out of here? You know, who can I call? You know, that's what I'm getting. Travel, moment, journey. Your story takes a turn at the next intersection. Look, they know something's about to happen, honey. And then fence. Devise protected distance here, and you're protected of somebody trying to come towards you. Your past hurts are fencing you away from new possibilities. Again, you know, somebody could have did something to get by because they didn't want to face their shadow here. All right, you know, whether this was stealing something from you or lying on you here, and they're still in the same cycle. Okay, they just made it worse. They're being blocked in. They're being blocked in here. Okay, damn. Well, you know. Wow. Okay. That was Scorpio. I wear hoodies all year round. Okay. Somebody could be somewhere trying to hide, honey. Okay. This person do got on a hoodie. Like, they don't want to be seen. Someone may not want to even see the light of day, okay? They could be dealing with some depression, honey. Like, what? Okay, it says, Leo, I keep my exes on social media after we break up. It fell on the effort card here. I have a vision board here. So somebody put forth the effort to watch, to spy, to stalk, to hawk, to harass, okay? And they did the most. I keep my exes on social media after we break up. Child, I know you lied. And what was on the back again? I have a vision board here. Child, please. Look, somebody can have several screens, several phones watching you on different social media apps here. Child, come on, man. Effort. Like they put in effort to do this. Child. Damn. And then Leo at the top of the day. I have a gym or fitness membership that I actually use. Okay. I've given a fake name and or number to someone. Sagittarius, look, somebody here, they're about to pull another identity out their ass here. Okay, because they know they got to get away. All right, so we have Virgo energy. I check my credit score regularly. I hesitate to rely on other people here. What I'm getting is someone knows that they have exhausted their lifelines here, okay? So they could be checking something a lot. Someone could be checking their account a lot here, okay? They could be checking their credit score, but I'm also getting the energy of somebody's trying to check to see if something has been affected, okay? And it's funny because they're in this energy now that, you know, exhausting your resources has hit a brick wall. Okay, now that they can't use everybody. And the thing is, why could you just be in this energy off top? You know, it's strange. It's strange. And then we have Aquarius here. I had a rebellious phase in high school, which I may or may not still be in. Aquarius. I'm superstitious here. So it landed on pretending to like people here. Okay. So people may... Yeah, you can't read this person here because they have on a strong poker face is what I'm getting. It says, I had a rebellious phase in high school, which I may or may not still be in here. Like somebody could have grew up a little brat, okay? But they're still that. They're still that. Like somebody's a full-blown, okay? Somebody's a full-blown adult here. And they pretend, okay, to be Mr. Nice Guy. Somebody could have like nice nasty here. Yeah, this is them. Someone is like low key, high key, still the same person they were as a teenager here. Okay. And you know, that can be positive in a positive way or a negative here. Masking, people pleasing, exhaustion. I'm getting energy here where somebody's kind of slick because it's like, they people please for their own benefit here, okay? Just so people can see them a certain way or think about them in a certain light here, okay? But behind the scene, but they cuss people out under their breath is what I'm getting. It's like, bitch, I would never. You know, like something like that. It's like giving somebody a compliment and then it's like, bitch, you, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that, honey. Which I may or may not still be in. But I'm getting that this person is hard to read. Like you can't look at this person's, I'm hearing disfigure, representation. Okay, you can't look at this person's facial expression, their demeanor, okay, their attitude and tell like really what's going on here. But it's a whole lot of plastic smiles. I can tell you that, okay? A lot of plastic smiling, all right? Let's close it out with the Gemstone Whispers deck here. Okay. Somebody has to be around a lot of people. This could be for like their work, or this is just a part of their daily routine, like something they do or something they're in. I feel like the majority of their day is spent around people in the physical, okay? And they're drained. They're drained because they're not there. Mentally, emotionally, they're not there, you know? Somebody wants to take off. Okay, they want to take off. That's why we saw I don't know, did that card come out? Well, I saw it when I was shuffling. My soul left the meeting. Here it is. They're not there. Somebody's like on a phone call here, but they're looking up to try to see what their next move is. You know, how much is in a extended stay in Wisconsin? Like, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, and somebody here has multiple identities here, okay? Envy and lust. Maybe envy and lust got somebody into this position here, okay? Again, somebody could be getting some bad news. Blindness, death, damn. Somebody didn't see death coming, okay? Shit now. To the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. Blindness, there's none so blind as those who will not listen. Somebody did not listen, honey, okay? Yeah, that something would be over, okay? Trust and blindness. They trusted the wrong person here. Yeah, they trusted the wrong person. They didn't see something coming, okay? Sun card, illusion. Yeah. Tell me what it is you plan to do with your one wild and precious life here. Somebody wanted all the information on someone here, okay? And then you got the sun card. I am not pretty. I am not beautiful. I am as radiant as the sun here, okay? So, you know, now there's there's an illusion that's being exposed. Everything you can imagine is real. Citrine. What's at the bottom of the deck? And then trust. Yeah. So somebody could have got put up to do something here, you know. Somebody could have a lot of Leo in their chart. We had 2 Leos come out with the sun card here. And then possibilities here. Wow. I keep my exes. And this possibility fell on this Leo card. I keep my exes on social media after we break up here. Somebody could have got exposed for being all over the place. This possibilities is given 7 of Cups. Illusion. Something was never real. The love was never real here. Okay. Ciao. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.